Welcome back, YouTubers, to my everyday encounter life of an aspect. As you're fully aware, this is just the last series of the parts 5 of dating an extrovert. Basically, this will cover the pros and cons, which these pros and cons are going to be contrasted similarly in a way of the 5 main important areas I want to address to you all, which are conflict, conversation, the flirting, communication and socializing. So without further ado, I'm going to do it. Number 1 for basically flirting of the pros under that is that obviously, as we know, that basically with an extrovert they are really expressive. They are liking the centre of attention. They pretty much just like to be can be charming at times, or at least they can be animated in an extent. Pretty much they won't need any encouragement based on when they converse with each other, because obviously as they are good communicators they'll do it anyway, you know. But the cons of this flirting though, however, while flirting can be a good thing sometimes to an extent, sometimes it can be also hard to differentiate what they're trying to do by getting to know us, or what their main interests are, or reactions that we're giving out to them. However, number 2, conversation pros. The conversation will never lag, however, will never, be on a standstill, or will be solely constant all the time. The change of topics all the time. They are feeling energized and around us based on their charisma. The cons to this, however, what the conversation is, extroverts, however, may sometimes retain or withhold information from us, regardless, even though they may feel that they don't have to share everything around us, regardless what it may be. Pretty much. Number 3, communication pros. They often gregarious, aggressive and talkative people. The cons on this though is that they do more of the talking, or they just talk in general without listening. You know, the saying goes, there is such thing as talking and listening via listening and talking. They may appear confident on the outside, however, yet in the inside they may feel insecure, and they're just putting up a real big brave front that they are confident in the front of us. Number 4, socializing pros. The life of the party, though while attractive to some people, yet it can be entertaining and fun and sexy. Also can take some of the social pressure off us for the ones that are, introverts pretty much. And the cons on that is basically if the extrovert isn't only keeping one end of the conversation, but keeping up with mine or anyone else's for that matter within the earshot. What I mean there is that they may be, focusing their attention on other people while socializing sort of thing. They're doing so many things at once, they're conversing with one people, and then they'll just try to, be the life of the party for everyone around them, as said, because they like to be centre of attention. Last but not least is number 5, conflict pros. Extroverts won't have trouble expressing their relationship issues, however, they think fast on their feet, and pretty much they think before, acting onto what is going on around them. Sometimes they may not realise that they're not thinking of the consequences of what is to follow of their actions, sort of thing. They'll just, do what they can, sort of thing. The con to the conflict is, what if extrovert speaks before thinking and has no real substance behind the disputes? Which I mean there is they should basically bear in mind to actually, be in the shoes of the introverts, or just people that are different to them, and accept the differences. In conclusion, though, I want to say in any me or I discussions that comes about, regardless of in a relationship with an extrovert or introvert, however, there needs to be a balance and understanding that people really fall into one of the extremities. Despite it all though, one of the traits of these ones that I've shown or expressed to you of the 5 parts here, there may be a dominant one. Focus on one convo at a time. Another advice there would be is learn to embrace the quieter times while being with the introvert, I should say. Give time for others around you, to gather the expressions and thoughts and whatever else that they need to express in themselves. Pretty much allow that time frame, basically, to just let them to experiment, even if they want to try and be an extrovert themselves, sort of thing, because you never know. As I said, at the end of the day, we're all different people in different walks in life, regardless what it may be. Pretty much, we all have our experiences, even though you never know, the extroverts might, learn something from the introverts and vice versa, introverts with the extroverts. So without further ado, this is the end of hopefully the last of my series, or shall we say the last part of the series is coming up of the dating of an extrovert, which is like just some tips and advice along the way, hopefully, which is only hopefully lied, just to give you a clarity and understanding so that we can create, as I said, a balance between ourselves of understanding one another in a better term, and hopefully that we all will feel accepted in one way or another. Give me the like, pretty much, or thumbs up, basically, for your support and encouragement, or even just feel free to comment below on each of these videos that I've been sharing with you all. It's good to have enlightenment that I am engaging in a way that for you all that are understanding, or maybe just like I said, private message me with the contact dealer of the Facebook, pretty much, which is going to be there of my SB answers all. And just remember though, guys, that with that page, as I keep reminding you, this is a place where people can feel safe, secure, not be judged and everything else. So, and all further ado, this ends basically the pros and cons of dating an extrovert, pretty much. I'm trying not to sound so judgmental on these topics, as I said. Also, be aware, I'm just here to actually just address to you all, share with you all my thoughts and stuff of my experiences, life experiences in general, as well as just, not just life experiences as such, but just some everyday topics that I feel that needs to be addressed, and actually hopefully be an encouragement and enlightenment to you all. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Welcome back, YouTubers, to my everyday encounter life of an SB. As you're fully aware, this